Hey, who's there?
Hi, Nicci here.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
Not too bad, thank you. Just getting some practice in.
For next week.
Yes.
Yeah, I still have to race Suzuka on Sunday.
Ah, of course, yeah.
How was it?
Tough. Yeah, I didn't feel particularly pleased with the race in the end, unfortunately.
Why is that?
I had a rough start, and I think I never really found the pace that I wanted. So I started in 7th, and I was a little bit in the pack at the start. So, and I'm not dealing with the starts particularly well so far, anyway. So I think I got some work to do to either start higher or start better, one of the two.
Sorry, I got thrown out of the Discord somehow.
Oh.
Mid-sentence, you were at the back of the pack.
I was in the middle of the pack, so I started 7th, yeah, but it was...
That's a tough place.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, just factors came together, and so I just didn't feel like I was doing the team proud at all.
Suzuka is a hard circuit. I travel myself.
Yeah.
It is fun, but one little mistake and
Sorry, I'm streaming at the moment. I should have probably told you I'm streaming.
Sorry. No worries.
But just to say to the chat, whoever just spoke, hi, welcome. I got the end of the message, but I didn't hear who it was that was speaking. So could you repeat or say hi again for me? That'd be awesome. Sorry, I should have said.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I expect nothing less than you being major. And I swear not to swear too much.
No, it's all right. No worries. Thank you. Like I say, if you want to swear in German, go right ahead.
Yeah, sure. Verdammte Scheiße. I will be hosting Wednesday. Around 1.
Yeah.
So if you want to join.
I will. Yeah. What happened with that? Because I originally signed up. I thought we were doing like 6 till, well, my 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock, doing some Hector stuff. Or
I think that's a different event, not the typical Wednesday event. It was a special Hector event.
It just seemed to get cancelled. I seem to have lost it. But
yeah, I was at work, so I couldn't participate in that. I think they want to ease out some bugs before the weekend.
yeah.
So I got 2 friend requests.
I had to check you and I were friends already. So
Yeah.
it always comes in the last couple minutes. That's cars are we using? I didn't pick that up. What cars?
What cars? Multiclass. I will be driving the car from the week. is the handling. We are using the settings of the S3 settings, but it's multi-class. You can join up with any Cadillac.
Right, okay.
Like they do in the Real 24 Endurance Race Tools.
Yes.
But slowest to fastest is huge difference.
Okay. Will you have a PP limit on it, or?
No,
All right, okay.
but since it's Nürburgring Nordschleife and Le Mans, probably not best to use GT Group 1.
No, no. Okay.
Yeah, but you can if you can handle
Definitely not. No. I don't know whether to use my my Red Bull Junior or get into the Team Lexus instead.
that, yeah.
I'll see what everyone else is doing.
It's heavy damage and random weather,
Great, great. Yeah, that.
so it will be fun. And with the tire degradation, there is probably a couple of pit stops left.
Okay, well.
Hey, Red.
Hello. I'm in the minority now. Start speaking German.
Yeah, no worries.
Let's go.
You won the we learned it all.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think it was because of that reason, but
Yeah, but I'm glad you did.
it's all in the past. I wish we'd all just stop talking about it, frankly.
Yeah, absolutely. But it is people. There is younger generations who don't know shit about it. I used to be there. Get to know a young person, maybe 20. He's heard of the Second World War, but there was a reference to something, and he didn't get it, and then he googled it, and he was like, after reading, he was like, what the fuck?
Oh wow. No, that's a pretty hard thing to learn all of a sudden by Google.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing is, when I was at school, it's all we learnt about in history. Like, we must have done it 5 or 6 years of my schooling. We just did various factors about World War II and World War I, and I just thought there's many other years of history we could be learning about. You know, we just kept going over and over it. But it's well, not really. I'm English, so there's not a lot of glory in our history. So there's a lot of shame in our history.
Depends on if you are royalty.
True. Yeah. Definitely not. Do you have a countdown time until the event?
It started at 9 let's see. We're at the 2 in the lobby.
Yeah. Just see what time it is now.
Yeah, I'm still trying to check.
All right. 8 minutes. Okay. Do a couple more laps here. See if we can get these tyres to die on me.
Any problems with joining that?
Yeah, it's been very easy. It always says I have and PlayStation. I don't know where it comes from because like after 4 categories, so it just takes ages to learn. But
You've tried that fix that some of the guys have talked about in the past. That is it an AT Type 1 or something? No.
Type 2.
Type 2.
Yeah. Type 2. That's
Right. Guess it's not
I can check it.
available for everybody, but yeah, if you search that in the Discord, you'll probably find some reference to a fix that's worked for quite a few people.
Yeah, I had the same issue. I first
Right.
bought a new router and tried all the port forwarding stuff and checked that everything network-wise was
to feed that rat better because it seems to be on protest until you've tried 3 times.
We have Pumpkin King with us from USA. He's muted. I don't know if you're talking, Pumpkin. Discord. Yeah, if we don't get a full grid, we can adapt them to change the length of if they're looking 60 minutes and
A lot of signups.
Okay. There we go.
yeah, we need more players in Europe.
I mean, the one I'm hosting later is for the Americans, but still, like, no signups.
It must be a bad day.
Oh, that might be me.
Yes.
Oh, finally.
What sometimes fixed it for me was joining a random public lobby and then going out again and getting back to the lobby that I really wanted to join. Some random error with PlayStation Network. There was Webbo.
It was Empire who was watching. Hey guys, sorry. Say hi to Empire.
Hey, Empire.
So what do? Yeah. Nordschleife. I'm going to practice it in this car and then I'll change over if everyone's in the same thing. But I really find that Lexus hard to drive.
Really?
Yeah. I haven't spent a lot of time doing GT3s, but yeah, really struggled with it. And at night as well. Great. Okay. I'm so hopeless at the Nordschleife.
I started the start time for afternoon, but with 24 time multiplier.
Right. Yep.
It gets dark quickly.
Amazing.
Does the Red Bull have lights?
It does. They're not great,
okay.
but it does have them. Yeah. Settings. So the first hairpin is interesting with the headlights because you really want to look at the apex, but the car's not turned in.
Oh yeah. It's definitely challenging to start at night.
They not just put a couple of floodlights down there. Just commentated a race at the Grand Prix circuit.
damage and the tire degradation. It's more about keeping it on track and not crashing out.
Yeah.
Watching the weather radar.
This is one of those tracks on Gran Turismo 7 where you can't rely on the suggested gear being wrong. If anything, it's usually a little high and the braking zones are a little late on the screen I find. That's right, this track. This is a new level of frightening at this I'm so close to the road level in this Red Bull. Wow. Pitch dark as well. They're alright, they're okay. Yeah, as long as you don't want to turn too sharply. We need those adaptive headlights on race cars, I think. Or just some kind of like, you know, head-mounted torch that will turn with your head.
Now, on the real 24-hour race, the fastest 30 cars are allowed to install additional lighting, and they really go for it.
Yeah.
It's like one moment pitch black and you can't see the hand in front of your face, and then one of the Group 3 cars from the top group comes around the corner and it's bright as day.
Can you turn your mic up at all, Pumpkin?
You are a little...
I don't know, it might just be me, but it's really, really quiet.
Yeah, it is really quiet.
I have to turn everything else down. Oh, the stars are out. Very nice.
Yes.
A little bit, yeah. Just found myself watching YouTube videos of ACC in VR on PC. Starting to think about it.
The new ACC Evo that comes out this year looks very promising.
Yeah. I don't know if my machine can handle it, but I've got a better shot with ACC original. Hey,
All
so
right.
That's it.
what do you fancy driving, Grinch?
I don't know. I'm so confused at what are we driving?
It's
You
open.
can pick any car you want. We're driving multi-class today, so freedom of choice. At the moment, the 4 of us are in Group 3 cars.
That's probably. Do you guys ever do Group 4 races?
We don't have yet, but
Okay.
we are free to host whatever fun races we want. But in the league, there is no Group 4 league races
Yeah.
yet.
Okay. Well, I'll probably just pick a Group 3 car, but I'm not done with lunch, so I'm not probably gonna actually be racing. I would. I was just joining to see what was up with you guys.
Yeah.
I would like to join the lobby and maybe just sit there at the starting line until I finish my lunch, and then I'll race with you guys.
Yeah, absolutely.
Put it in maps or whatever.
Absolutely.
I'm streaming at the moment, so Grinch as well. So,
Who is that, Webbo?
yeah.
How? Okay, I'll have to figure out how to.
Yeah, I will add you as a friend because otherwise you won't see the lobby. And then in multiplayer lobby, you can check the checkbox for view only friends lobbies, and then you should immediately see it. You know, on the world map, on the bottom right, the multiplayer section,
Right.
and there you have lobby.
I've only been in there, I think, once, and that was to try and test out a Hector thing, and I couldn't figure it out there. But then I figured it out in single player. That shit works. Is pretty fun in single player too.
Absolutely. And there's
Alright,
a lot of features coming.
Excellent. Should I be going to lobby or paddock?
Lobby.
Hey Vic, if you feel like it,
All right.
you can
done
come on
much,
into the
like,
lobby.
competitive
I'll vouch for
online
you
versus
if you felt like
online
it
or any of
quickly.
that. Like, I played Gran Turismo a lot when I was growing up, so I've always liked the sim driving instead of like the Need for Speed and shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You know how Gran Turismo is that chase the rabbit against dumb AI. That's what I'm used to. So
Yeah.
I haven't done a lot. I just got my trophy for 50 online races.
Nice. I imagine that's more than me. So.
and I just turned off my driving line and braking zone yesterday to do that one thing that Empire was asking me to do.
Okay.
I've never run that before. And I know the ring is one of the fucking hardest courses to do because you can't remember. It's a 7-minute course,
But we're with Germans and Austrians, so we're automatically at a disadvantage. They have to learn it at school.
Drive down the street and walk around it.
It's what is it? A monthly pilgrimage you have to make. Do some tourist laps.
Yes, and then it's as we are went and we will start the race, and you can sit back and
click something first. I hit spectate or.
I think you have to enter. So click the green tick. Yeah. Select the car you want to drive. Yeah. And the tires. You need medium or hards.
So I just bought my first Formula and tried to drive it yesterday. That shit is nuts. I couldn't do a lap. I was
right.
Whatever the Super Formula is coming up this weekend, I loaded up that track with all the specific settings. Blah 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 blah. Oh man, yeah. So I did some online races with the line off last night, and that's why my driver rating went way down. Anyways, sorry.
Whatever you feel comfortable in. If you don't want to race seriously, then pick whatever fancies your team.
Actually, do I have I have an SVR card. Stole one of y'all's designs. So, it's the red one. I've got the red one.
Red and white or red and black?
Red and white.
Oh, piss. That's the Coach Dave Academy, that one.
Okay, so I don't have Coach Dave Academy. I've never used it, so I actually took most of those, not most, or some of those stickers.
Okay.
Replaced it with Hector's and
Nice.
SVR.
And Webbo ones, surely, as well, right? I mean, you found the Webbo ones.
There's another one that I did. I put Webbo stickers on the Super Formula.
Oh, nice. You have to show me. Sweet.
I'm not very good at it, so I just like copied the Logitech one that was out there in the world, and I took Logitech off there and added SVR, and then took like Play Seat Challenge off of it and added Webbo.
Nice.
And Hector, I think. I might have been right.
Well, I'm extra complimentary to drivers who put Webbo stickers on my on their cars.
When you leave something in the chat, like list all of the different quote-unquote sponsors that we use, or keywords that we use to look for the different. Because you know, when I was typing in to look for different decals, all I typed in was SCR and Hector.
Yeah.
I don't know what else. I'm a racing fan new as well. Like I just started getting into this. Yeah.
I think you still have to accept or join with the check mark.
Okay.
Because your car doesn't show up. Yeah. Now you're in. And I will start the session. And you can just sit back and enjoy.
We go attend to my stuff that's cooking. I'll be back.
We're not racing with
No, we're not
Hector
using him today. I don't think he's got the Nordschleife yet. That's quite a project.
Oh, you have to like do it per. I don't know what goes into this at all. So you have to do it per track.
I think they will be doing it. Yeah. So I think we won't be doing Nordschleife for a while.
I'll ghost once you guys lap me, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not worried about moving out of the way.
Oh, there's red in that Ferrari.
That Ferrari is so quick off the line.
Yeah. Say that again.
You were hidden back there.
Oh, really?
I was like, I know he's back there. You weren't in any of my.
Yeah.
Mandatory tires is medium and hards.
Yeah. And what time multiplier is it?
30.
No, not time. Tire.
Tire is type 6.
Okay.
So a set of mediums will probably only last a lap.
Right. Okay. I did not put the mediums on. If you can be patient, Pumpkin, I'm sure I'll drive off the circuit any second. So. You can rely on it. Can't remember if it was Gran Turismo 3 or 4, where one of the final driving missions was to race this track with a 2-minute deficit. And I swear I must have tried that 300-400 times. And I couldn't complete it. I was missing it by 2 seconds.
It's so hard to know where you're losing your time because it's a 7-minute course, you know.
Yeah.
And there's no telemetry and shit at that point in time. It was just like, you know.
Thanks for waiting. This is the Jann Mardenborough corner, isn't it, from the movie? I know there's a section here where you can go flat out, and it doesn't look like you can go flat out. I think this is it. Oh, okay. Oh dear, I don't know what I'm doing in this Lexus at all. Sorry. I'm sure that was my fault. You guys got damage already?
Yeah, I did. I forgot there was a corner.
There is only like 120 of them on the track.
Of course, how can you forget?
Can't see you, Pumpkin. Are you?
I got like sandwich, Austin Power style.
I'm used to being able to kind of lean forward and look out of the seat in my Red Bull Junior, and I definitely can't do that in this Lexus. I'm trying to rejoin safely. It's a whole different thing. I meant to put Dummy's got an amazing Team Mega Japanese special livery for this weekend, and I meant to put that on. I probably shouldn't ruin the surprise.
We are allowed to do that?
I think so. I mean, I think it's up to your team captain, right?
I could do an Easter bunny
Yeah.
one.
And I guess technically it's up to your sponsor, but ours hasn't yet approved.
Suit you.
Yeah, yeah. They haven't yet approved or disapproved of any specific livery yet. So I'm still waiting to hear whether QT is okay with the light blue and matte black Jann blacked car in S4, which is very different. He hasn't confirmed or denied to me yet whether he's seen that.
Which tires are you on with?
Mediums, but my front is completely broken. I don't think it's I cannot steer. It's like I'm driving on board.
It's a shame that we don't have the track on the race calendar for these.
The GP circuit.
Yeah, not for me. This I can leave well alone. I find it hard enough to practice for the regular circuits, not ones this long. I think that's season 4 or 5 kind of level of fancy for me.
Finally, my Discord description fits.
What is your Discord description?
Professional guardrail redesigner, part-time race car developer.
Webbo is Dummy your teammate?
Yes.
what does he do in terms of cheating to be so fast?
I don't know. He's
he must cheat
freakishly
somehow.
quick. He and Pat Finn in my division as well. They're crazy quick. Seem to just be quick in everything they drive. So, but no, Dummy is you know very good.
You don't want to turn around, do you? I know the entire car. Kind of drenched in blood. I think I can fit everything.
I have maybe 60% left. Now that I approach the pit entry.
Mathieu's okay, just Mathieu can't well. Pull me together by like the pit.
Yellow flags on the starfish straight. Ah, that's for sub-bridge.
So I was thinking of getting some duct tape stickers, and I'm just going to put it on the car wherever I've been hit so far this season. Just
And maybe like the fighter pilots to do the
kills.
things
Yeah.
on the door with the kills.
Might not have to be a symbol for suicide, I think, instead. Oh, I found sixth gear all of a sudden. There is no power.
I think the time multiplier is not working.
No? Because you started it in the afternoon, did you say?
Afternoon, time 30. Should be in the middle of the night already.
Grand Prix circuit.
I missed my turn driving on a broken car.
Why don't they use the Mercedes-Benz Arena section for the 24?
I think that is because you can exit the track, the Grand Prix track, without doing another lap on the Nordschleife. If you exit the pits and you figure out there is something wrong with the car,
Okay, it's like a...
and you would not manage to do an entire lap,
Oh, that's interesting.
you can get back to the pits,
Yeah.
and that route somehow interferes with the layout where they include the Mercedes-Benz
That makes sense.
area.
I need to know why the Lexus doesn't drive on the right side of the car. It's a Japanese car.
Yeah, it's the same for the Nissan. It's also
Is it?
the Nissan is also more safe for it.
Yes, the incorrect side. For everybody.
Yeah, I love to drive the NSX. It drives me crazy to sit on the wrong side.
Yeah.
I usually drive to win these cars, but I'm quite a fan of. But yeah, it's a bit odd. I mean, I don't drive cars in real life, so
It works when you are in a country where there is left lane traffic, or how do you call it? Where they drive on the left side of the road. Then it makes sense to have the steering wheel on the other side.
yeah, it's
find it it's interesting if I rent a car when I'm in Europe. It is a really interesting skill mix to change gear with the other hand, and you realise that actually a lot of your spatial reasoning you've done within this one zone, and you kind of have to recalibrate. It's quite a challenge. Not least because when I'm driving abroad, it's often in a Greek island, and that's a whole nother set of skills you need as well.
Yeah, absolutely. They have totally different driving etiquette
Yeah.
on the Greek islands. It's drive for survive. And it's normal for them to do 4 lanes on a 2-lane street.
Yes. And then there's quite a lot of dirt tracks that you end up on as well, with inclines. We rented this little Fiat, and I just couldn't believe this Fiat would go up some of the hills we were having to tackle, but it managed. It was okay.
Red, you mentioned you don't drive cars in real life?
No, I'm too young.
Oh,
I'm 16. I just started my driving lessons.
nice.
That's a year earlier than we can do it here in the UK. Maybe 17.
Yeah, I'm technically not allowed yet. I'm
Oh, okay.
2 months too early. But my stop says I'm like, yeah, not allowed. No one's being, no one cares. So, yeah.
It's the racetrack near where I live. They offer days where kids from age 14 up, I think, can start to learn how to handle a car and a manual shift and everything.
Yeah, I know how to drive cars. I've just been allowed to.
No.
I've been driving like on my grandpa's Nicci's Autosport. Nicci has a very big field,
Nice.
so I sometimes beaches and would
So you are your SVR's Kimi Antonelli then. So we'll all be celebrating when you get your driving license this year.
if I manage.
Can you put some learner plates on your Ferrari, please?
Okay, I will. Just for you.
Thank you.
But then you must add some of these little wheels they put on the children's bikes.
Well, he's already driving a nursery school car, so that.
Yeah, that would fit. How are they called in English? You know, the little extra wheels on the back for stability in the kids' bikes.
Oh, like stabilizers we call them. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've actually been wanting to make like a red velvet car because someone joked on it. Maybe you still remember.
No.
The Red Baron.
Yes, that's right. I wanted to call you the Red Baron, didn't I?
Yeah. But I have no idea what to make.
But imagine if you search for the tag Red Baron, that is probably already a livery out there.
I can check.
Yeah. Just be careful with your Luftwaffe iconography.
Yeah. Check all the stickers and decals.
Oh, there was a new server I was invited to the other day, and they're obviously recruiting, and this guy, this username joined, and part of his username was the N-word. I just thought, oh, that's going to be an interesting one to commentate over. But thankfully, he got kicked immediately. So, well, I don't know how I'm going to get around this. I have had some interesting ones, but that one would absolutely take the biscuit for sure.
Joris Bonson.
Yeah, there was something like that. Yeah. So,
Yeah, but that's okay. That's fair game for in terms of humor that one can tolerate, but
Yes,
the N-word.
absolutely not.
but nowadays you're already doing a drive in Tesla, so maybe the bar has been lowered.
I certainly hope so. Because, I mean, if I drive like in this, maybe then that may be.
Yeah.
Because that's what I'm used to now. Hope I can get it.
Really, really glad my PlayStation's decided to update Spotify right now. And then tell me about it in a big giant black rectangle on my screen. How are those mediums doing?
2 laps.
Max.
2 on one stop.
Yeah.
I could have maybe made 4, but I had to make cost
I don't know when to shift up from 5th to 6th in this car. To wait to get to the top of the hill, I think.
The quick upward section after the Niki Lauda incident area, backward.
These GT3s, they really you go at kind of a medium speed and you feel like you've got a handle on it. As soon as you go onto a slower speed section, you just have to remember that they're race cars again. They will spit you out. Low revs.
I think the main difference between like the Red Bull Junior and the GT3s, the weight and the weight
Yep.
shift and transfer when you brake and accelerate and turn in. With Red Bull Junior, you can feel that there is some transition, but
Yeah,
doesn't
nothing
really
like this.
affect
Yeah.
the grip or the steering angle. Pace-wise, these two car categories are very similar.
They are, yeah, over a lap for sure. Although I thought actually Suzuka it was quite different. Because of the medium high-speed corners seem to favour
The Red Bull Junior does what top speed? 200? 220?
I should know the answer to that. I don't know. I'm never really looking at the speed. It's just faster or slower is what I'm looking at. We don't have a readout that I can study. I don't drive them flat screen, so it's hard to...
But it does have this little hut on the steering wheel, doesn't it?
I suppose, although I'm not really looking at the steering wheel either. So I've never really studied top speed, but I know it takes longer to get there than on GT3s. This is good for me because I would never normally choose to tackle this, so it's good someone else making me do it.
I think that's part of the fun of the Wednesday race. That
Yes.
It's different anytime someone else is hosting.
No, that's true.
My second idea would have been to do a classic race car race where
Nice.
there's like a limit on the year it was built in, like
Yep.
max 1970 or something, and then anything that is classified as a race car older than that. To do like a classic race.
Can you do
classic
that?
race car.
Is there a risk? Is there a risk at all that there wouldn't be any available, or people might not have
Yeah, that could be. When people,
you'd have to give
just
plenty of
started
notice,
the
I
game
think.
like,
Yeah.
Sir Grinch did.
Yeah.
He probably will not have a car like this. People who played it for a longer time naturally get it as a prize somewhere.
I really want to do the 1960s Honda RA 108, is it?
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah. And then I've never actually done a race event with other people in the F3500 either. We've done rallying as well, haven't we? So
Yeah, rallying or maybe recreate some Top Gear stuff, like the Nürburgring van challenge.
yeah. One thing we've never done is any drifting. Oh no, it's not cool. Pumpkin's caught me already.
I want to eat it right now.
Nice.
Bless you.
Sometimes.
Dankeschön.
I remember that one.
Except they changed the Knigge, the guide how to behave with good manners.
Yeah.
Even nowadays I expect to say sorry or excuse me when they sneeze instead of other people saying
Oh really?
Gesundheit.
Yeah, but I'm really used to it.
Yeah.
Like, like when someone sneezes, I of course say it, but it's a habit.
I was in a bookshop the other day and I sneezed and the staff member shouted from across the room, "Bless you!" just added to the embarrassment, you know. Now is it getting darker? Or is that weather? Is that weather?
Check the weather radar.
I'm just behind the trees. The sun is setting. Seem to get a bit of a yellow tint to the sun.
Yeah.
Is that a yellow?
Oh, that's the same thing. Oh, you suck.
Which region from Germany are you from? How should you address you as Ger?
No, just okay. No one has so never said that.
Red.
No, yeah, just red.
Call him hair root.
I took 9 years in Berlin. Yeah, but I am slightly south of London.
Ah, nice. So, the former East.
Yes.
East Germany.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I'm thinking about maybe coming to Dortmund in October.
It's cool.
And where are you located?
I'm in.
London area? Or?
No, I avoid London. I'm in the far northeast of England.
Far northeast. Oh, okay.
So my nearest city is Newcastle. So not far from the border of Scotland. But I'm originally, my accent isn't like that at all. So I'm originally from the middle of the country in a tiny little town called Rugby, which is where the sport was invented.
Really?
Nature was close to there.
Today I learned in SVR we should do a little series with fun facts.
Where are you
learn
from?
while racing in SVR.
I just got fastest sector. That's crazy.
Where Jerry Curl was invented.
Where what was invented?
Jerry Curl.
Nope. That's
Remember the hairstyle that black people where it's really curly and greasy, or.
Oh right, okay, like a Michael Jackson bad era.
Yeah. Something. Yeah, that's. I think. I'm not too familiar.
Okay.
But yeah. Apparently.
So where is
Yeah,
that?
used
Is
to-
that?
It's in Illinois, it's in America.
I was gonna say, is it near Detroit? But yeah.
Right, yeah.
Picking like Motown. Yes, okay.
Yeah, mine was a bit longer than expected.
Yeah, sure. Next track will be Le Mans.
Okay, so
Yeah, I gotta figure out. I got one like. I don't know any tracks like
That's okay.
without the landing line and the braking done.
Yeah.
Basically. You know what I'm saying? Like.
I mean, we all start somewhere.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's
turn it on for
tracks.
this challenge, and I don't think I'm ever gonna turn it back on. It's like all the assists and stuff.
Oh hell, what did I just do? Ah,
I'm picking these hards on their third lap.
guess what I just did?
What did you do?
I ran out of fuel. Well, I didn't run out, but I've passed the pit lane and realised I have less than a lap left, so we're just backing up. Doo-doo. Better this than than trying to drive all the way around the Nordschleife in low fuel mode. If it will let me into the pit lane, sometimes it doesn't.
I can try to push you to the pit.
Where is pit lane entry? It's by the cones.
Right before the straight.
Please let me in, please let me in, please let me in. If I pass the
You
start
can-
finish line, no!
It will probably reset you to track.
Yep. Ah. Right, well this is my last lap then. Too busy chatting with you guys. Indeed.
I can try to push you around a lap,
Okay.
and let's see if we can still come in ahead of Red.
Let's find my hazard lights so you can see me. Oh, this is definitely interesting in the dark. What I should do immediately is to turn the right downshift. Yeah, I remember doing one of the weekly challenge events, and it was Trial Mountain, and I passed the pit lane, and I tried to back up and go into the pits, and it wouldn't let me, and I hadn't passed the start-finish line even, but you just pass a certain invisible point, and it won't let you back up and go into the pits.
Which car did you use?
I think it was that Porsche that I won for doing the Michelin time attack challenge.
918.
Yeah, it's the really quick one. It's really cool. I really enjoyed racing that.
I actually, following the from the weeklies, the Motorsport one, I took the boot for,
Yep.
and I didn't have to pit once.
Wow, nice. I like a challenge. I like it when you are having to. I don't really get the whole grinding for credit thing.
No.
I'll get there eventually.
Once you figure out where the circuit experiences are, they give so much credits, and
Yes.
you learn the ideal race line for each track while doing them,
Yeah.
which is like getting paid for learning the track.
I don't think I've done all the missions or even all the licenses yet. So just spooky track in the dark. Echoes of drivers who've lost their lives, I think.
Yeah, I worked there as a track safety marshal. The
Yep.
orange guys you see all along the track behind the rail.
Nice, nice.
And it is quite dangerous. There is on the 24-hour race like 300 cars on the grid, and they race for 24 hours. And there is accidents bound to happen. And sometimes it takes a couple of minutes to get an ambulance
Oh wow.
or race control to the
Yeah.
accident area. Where it's taken to.
Drivers, 7 minutes, they look around the course.
Yeah, the quick cars. No, they have a couple of ambulances around the track, but they can't drive backwards. They only can drive in the direction that the race is going.
Oh man, that is so stupid. I mean, I know you haven't got the
Of some sort,
you haven't got the there isn't like a perimeter road that's
No.
easy to get to, is there?
Public road around the track, but there is only like 4 spots where you can enter the track on 20 something kilometers of track length.
Yeah.
So it could be that the ambulance takes a couple of.
hiring race car drivers as ambulance drivers, I would imagine. I wonder. I mean,
There's a
I'd
Top Gear
imagine
episode in
better
that,
out
isn't
there.
there? There's a Top Gear episode in, how do we make an ambulance fit for for the Nürburgring?
I mean, someone's got to go out there and race them. They got to be able to take the turn and get somewhere fast.
Yeah, it's not the average Joe paramedic.
Yeah.
They,
I want to see the Nürburgring.
they know the track because the problem is you cannot get out a safety car that quickly. So
Wow.
they have to go on track with the ambulance in the middle of the race, 300 cars going full speed around them, and
Wow.
they have to not crash out themselves,
That is wild.
not being crashed into by faster cars from behind. So these guys really know the track and are. It's a very stressful situation to drive with that slow ambulance on the track while there's a
Yeah.
race going on.
I want to see the ambulance rally.
The track safety marshals, we get training, special training from fire departments, how to extinguish a fire in a car,
Yeah.
and also how to get a driver out of a burning car. Because you cannot wait for race directors or safety cars or ambulances when the car is burning. The driver is still in there and unconscious. You have to get him out, and they train you to do that through the window because the
Yeah.
door could be stuck. And he's sitting in that bucket seat with that harness, with the H harness.
Yeah.
So you have to open that, and you cannot take the helmet off. You have to like pull him out of the bucket seat through a tiny window while the car is burning and race cars are hammering around you. It's quite dangerous.
Yeah.
Sounds like my kind of job.
It is
Sounds like
very, very exhilarating, and you really get a kick out of it. But you have to be a little bit crazy to do it because you don't get paid for it. It's just just for the fun.
Do you get any perks? Like, can you? Is it like a marshal's driving day or anything at the track?
I know you can. They need marshals for everything and anything of any race that
Yeah.
they have on the Nordschleife. But to get to your post, you have to drive around the track with your own car.
Right. Yeah.
Bring the fire extinguisher and the flags and the med kit and all that stuff you need. The chair.
Just
the
don't be the
umbrella,
first.
your
Don't be the
drinks.
first marshal out there driving the track.
And there is, I think, 200 and something marshal posts, and every marshal post has at least 2 people on it. So there's a lot of stuff to be delivered to the posts.
Yeah.
Everybody drives at least 1 lap every day to his own post, to stock up supplies, because you are bound to your post for a couple of hours
Nice.
and need to have all the drinks and snacks and stuff at your disposal there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
And there's stuff happening like someone crashing into the rail guard directly in front of your post and deforming the rail guard. A buddy of mine had his knee on the rail guard to like relax his leg a little bit, and then someone crashed into the railing and it catapulted him into the woods a couple of meters. And he was like hanging in the tree and was like, that.
This is like ghost stories with Nicci. This is.
Yeah. Was that like right? Did he crash like right at the same
No,
spot he
a
was standing at,
couple
like,
of
before?
meters, 5 meters, or something like that away. But the force was still so strong that it like really, he just flew like a stone. Like somebody would snatch a stone over water, it was like flowing away. He didn't hurt himself, but he was scared. He was scared. Yeah. He was
hilarious.
He was scared shitless, and he never put up his leg there again. And they teach you to not. They teach you to not do that in the training.
Yeah, you've got to face in traffic at all times, right, and ready to jump.
Yeah, you're not allowed to like watch the car that passes you, like watch after it and look at it from behind, because in that moment someone could crash right into your post, and you probably want to back up when that happens. The railguard can deform like 1 or 2 meters to the back.
Well, you need to know which direction to jump, don't you?
Yeah, in the forest, back in the forest.
Yeah.
They teach you that, especially in the Nordschleife, to figure out your escape route while you are not on duty, while it's bright and sunny outside. To know in the middle of the night, you really have to jump in the pitch black darkness right behind you and have to know where you land.
So what races did you cover?
24 hours, Formula 1, classic races, classic car races.
Like classic F1 or like?
No, F1, the
No
normal
way.
one, but that was only Grand Prix circuit. And the classic car ones is the whole Nordschleife.
Yeah.
And there is Formula 1 classic cars involved in that, but the majority is from the 70s, 80s.
That is the most incredible bravery to drive cars are complete death traps. Yeah, wow. When there is so much better technology.
And you would imagine when these drivers drive their precious old-timers, which are like only 10 or 20 of a kind on the left, that they would like drive them safely around the track, but they really hammer it.
Yeah.
They really race them. And there was different regulations back then regarding to exhaust and noise.
Right.
So these really blow your ears off.
So they don't have to restrict them to race these days?
On the racetrack for these classic oldtimer races, not.
Wow.
They get a permission to run them as they are, to be authentic.
Good. Right, I'm in the second carousel in case anyone is about to catch me. It's daybreak now, so I no longer need...
Yeah, I will be at your spot in a minute, maybe. I'm heading up to the first carousel.
I'm on low fuel mode, and the entire night has passed in a single lap. Where I was just like cruising around here. It's just a...
Now it looks like the time accelerator works.
Yeah.
I will push you over the line.
I better pit as well, otherwise, I could lose the race.
That is the last lap?
Yes. But it's good because I think if I had any viewers left and low fuel mode, I think your tales at Nürburgring have kept them here. So. Is that a Schloss at the
Yeah, the Nürburgring.
Is it?
It's Burg is the German word for castle.
Cool.
So that's where the track got its name from.
So Nürburgring is essentially Newcastle.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
We have
Could be that
in our
Nürburgring is
city
an old German
Newcastle.
word.
In our city Newcastle, we have the Newcastle Castle.
The Newcastle Castle.
And there isn't a Newcastle Old Castle either. There's just the Newcastle Castle.
Don't they call pubs normally like the old da-da-da? You could
Sure.
call your pub the old Newcastle.
That would be good.
I recently had a truck in front of me on the highway, which had a funny advertisement on the back. They were selling these wooden garden huts, and they had this advertisement like, "We lay down your old and nail your new one." I don't know if that translates in English as it is in German.
It does.
Wir legen ihre alte flach und nageln ihre neue.
So just so you know, Jose Luis Cervantes, Jose Diaz, has just had a go at me here in jest for racing with you guys instead of doing the new stream for S2 and Adrian Newey. So I know he's only joking. It's cool. So,
No, we can do Adrian Newey.
no, he wants his race stream doing instead of me racing for fun. So, I really needed this today though. I had a really crappy day, so it's good to get some racing in. Oh, they didn't let me change tyres and give me a penalty on top of everything.
You made it into the pits?
Yes.
Nice.
How much extra time did you allow?
Overlap 2 minutes after race ends.
Okay. And that's when you win?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Red is actually at the moment in second place, Pumpkin in third, and Sir Grinch is probably still parked somewhere.
I've been driving 5 miles an hour the whole time.
Ah, okay.
No, it's okay, Jose, no worries. I know you're only messing.
Almost 40 seconds.
I'm not sure yet, but hopefully we'll have the stream ready for tomorrow.
Yeah, but that was the pit stop and repairs probably.
I'll do a little bit of practice, but I'll probably have to go before we race in Le Mans. Sadly.
Ooh, 6-star roulette ticket. This is probably gonna
You get
some
a better
shitty
one, don't you,
part.
if you drive longer. Than the,
If you do consecutive daily challenges,
that's it. Right.
it
Okay.
raises the stars.
I don't think so. I have like the 14 back to back, and I still get 3 stars.
They don't give you anything if you commentate every day.
No,
No, it's not right. I was looking. I started at my PS app the other day, and it just showed me because my son wanted to play some F1, so I played some F1 with him, and then I commentated on ACC, and I opened up my PS app and it had 294 hours on GT7, something like 6 or 7 on ACC, and only like I think 55 hours on for F1. So it's quite a difference this year.
So, what are we doing now?
Originally planned was to do 24-hour of Le Mans also, but don't know, we can mix it up and do some short sprint races with fun car selections.
Yeah, that sounds good. Please, no Red Bull Junior plan.
Yeah, we can do whatever one. Is there any track anybody is fancying?
Winners
I'd like
pick.
to go for
Winners
Spa.
pick. Wednesday rules. Winners pick. So.
High speed oval.
High speed over. Okay, sounds fun. Okay,
With
Oh,
cane
so shock.
beams.
Hi, Solshock.
Hey,
Hey.
how's it going? Have you guys started the race yet?
The
just
second
finished.
race is about to start.
How much time do I have? What car do I need?
We just tried to mix it up and do some sprint races.
Red is desperate to do the Red Bull Junior car, so we may end up in that one.
Please no. Please no.
Okay.
On my hands and knees that we don't drive this thing. I can't handle it.
Has
no way.
I presume not everybody has. We need to think about what are some of the early cars, don't we? That you either win or need.
Sir Grinch, what car would you pick? Maybe I pick the track and you pick a car.
I would probably pick a GR something, and I don't really have. I bought my first GR2 last night, and I have one GR. So.
A GR, so a Toyota GR.
No, I think you
I
mean
guess I'm
Group 2 or Group 1. So
That's what I mean. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
that's all right.
Yeah, a group car is my best bet. I don't.
A Group
I don't
4 or what is it?
4, 3, 2, 1. I don't care.
Yeah, let's do
I
Group
definitely
4.
can't.
Yeah, let's do
I
Group 4.
definitely
We
can't
haven't done that
drive,
for a bit.
An F1. I can drive it in circles on each turn.
You had to make Red happy, didn't you?
Yeah, it is a 24-hour layout, so it is fitting the
True.
So GT4.
length. Yeah, let's do GT4.
The Honda Civic Type R EK Touring, which is like the race modified one, it's for sale in the used car dealership. It's a pretty fun little car.
What is it? Toyota?
It's the Civic Type R EK Touring.
Oh, is that
that
one we've raced
already.
before, or is that a new
It is
one?
fun, yeah.
It's a different. We've done the EK, but this is the Touring, so it comes with like the netting and all that stuff in the car already. Like it's.
Okay.
I think if you go by search by car type and go like professionally tuned, it'll
Maybe
show up there if you have it.
maybe do that in a few minutes because I don't know that Sir Grinch has got that, and Nicci would have to quit.
Oh, what'd you say?
Yeah, I think I have it.
Yeah. Okay.
Already.
Which one?
I just didn't want to close the lobby
what's
down.
happening? I'll select it just so you can.
Okay.
Yeah, to me, I can.
Just have to
I
find
just
it.
was putting my headset on.
Civic Type R EK Touring car. Got it, yeah.
Yeah,
I would have to check for this one, I don't know.
and if you go to like that top little, if you go to change cars, that magnifying glass in the top left. I think if you go down by select by car type, and then go to professionally tuned, it should be in there.
I don't have this car. I only have the normal one.
Okay.
Are we Group 4ing the first
I
one?
don't know where to look.
That's in used car. Have you
It's
unlocked
right there,
used
it
car yet?
It's in the used car.
Yeah.
I think it's like 110,000.
Oh, I got that. I think.
If I
Barely.
leave now, it would take half an hour until I'm in.
Yeah, you can stay in the Group 4.
Okay.
It is freedom of choice.
Oh, so we're doing Group 4.
You can pick anything you want. I think Solshock and I are a bit quicker, so we will compensate with the Civic.
Okay.
Okay.
My lobby
I'm
screen has frozen
racing.
on me. Here we go. Do I want to join a practice room? No. There we are. So last year and the year before, I did commentary on a charity stream, and we did the 2.4 hours of Le Mans,
2.4 hours.
which is pretty cool.
That's a good one.
And we need to do like the 24 hours of Lemons as well.
Just the
The lemons.
Have you heard of that in the US? Is it California? Sorry about that, yeah.
Is that Le Mans?
yeah.
No, it's like the US, I think it's in California, SoCal, I think, and they do scrap cars, like what the US call lemons, and it's like a top like budget of maybe like $500 or something, and you have to race it for 24 hours and you maintain it throughout the 24 hours.
That's fucking funny as hell, dude. That's a good one.
I know, man.
They had something very similar to that where I live, where it was like a $500 like max budget you could spend. But if you won the race, like you had to sell your car to a nice person.
Okay, cool.
Your community thing. So if your car won, someone could buy it, you'd have to sell it to them to get their car.
That's cool.
Like,
Everybody happy with their car choice?
Yeah, I'm in my Cheetos Toyota 86.
Yeah. Cheapest. Is that what horsepower is Cheetos?
That's a good question. Unlike you, Soul Shock, I haven't memorized them all. Sorry.
340, I think.
You should be able to ask Hector this kind of thing.
That's true.
Feature request.
I wonder if Hector has been coded for, car stats for multiple cars rather than just the cars we race. I imagine not yet. I just realised my car's got McDonald's on it. Change that.
These cars are great. Feel so small.
Yeah.
And these Group 4s sound really good as well, I think. I'd look to do some GT500 cars.
Oh, is it a GT3? Oh no, oh no.
Yeah, not the GT3.
Sorry.
Unsafe rejoin, unsafe rejoin. Hey Hector, report Soul Shock for an unsafe rejoin.
Just like a typical Civic driver, you should use it.
Yeah, the braking points from the GT3s don't work. So,
No, I already checked and I was completely full.
Yes, have braking points don't work.
Oh nice, okay. That's good. Jose said it was originated in SoCal, or at least Cali. But they've spread all around the country.
Oh no!
sorry.
Let's see if we join.
One wheel on track at all times.
Is it light damage or heavy damage?
Heavy damage.
Okay.
The leak settings from GT3.
Oh, okay, so we got tire wear and all that jazz.
Yeah. And randomized weather and time acceleration.
Okay.
And it's silly overtaking them.
On your left. Sorry.
Medium and hard is mandatory. Medium and hard tire compound mandatory.
What are the chances you guys both chose Lamborghinis? You've got ghosting on, it seems.
I don't know.
Well,
I ran into.
I almost destroyed Sir Grinch and managed to ghost through him.
Soul Shock and I are going for the undercut.
I wonder if did I accidentally tune this?
That's by the time
The pit entry is taking forever.
don't refuel. Oh, need to refuel.
20-minute race.
No, it's one step feet.
I hope you're throwing yourself around in the seat like a Honda driver, exaggerating the G-forces.
Currently in the pits, so.
But you have to lean to the middle console and steer with one hand. So.
Yes.
Oh, right. Oh yeah, and my seats are all the way reclined.
Who's in the red Civic? That's you, Nicci, yeah? Oh, it's
No,
Pumpkin.
so shock.
I meant the one that's still competing. in the
Yeah.
race.
3 seconds.
Oh, I braked in time for that bad boy.
Honda's got some pace. Yeah, right. So Grinch definitely just, sorry, no, Red just definitely ghosted Dan.
Yeah, it was because of
Oh, the penalty.
Where's the safety car to start this nonsense?
Send complaints to Tequila Monkey.
He must be getting bored. Hops in the races, nothing happens. Last year you would have been so busy.
Oh
Just trying to get a slipstream here for Pumpkin, but I think my car's too big. Spa at night.
Not sure, I'm a fan of front wheel drives.
Oh, that was lag. Wow. Man, Pumpkin, what fuel are you using in that thing?
it is a pit stop mandatory now or not?
Yeah, you gotta change tire compound.
Or you face 1 minute penalty.
Okay.
It feels like the pit stop is taking longer than a minute though.
I was going to say, yeah, it's going to be quite close.
no idea how long the tires last.
Well, after the accident, I went for hards immediately, so. Hopefully it counts.
held that nicely.
I did serve half a second earlier too.
Oh, lost the battle.
It was very, very fucking sketchy.
Ah, would you believe? The whole crowd said yes. Yeah.
How long will mediums take us?
I think to the end should be alright, no? I'm on medium, so yeah, no, that'll be fine.
Whoa!
Oh no. Of course it's this way.
That was a wide berth.
That was very wide.
I don't know where it is.
Straight on after the first
Right after
bus stop.
that, like, yeah, that last bus stop. Then you just.
No, in the middle of the bus stop, you have to turn to the right.
Yeah. So on your little mini map, and you can see the pit road going into it.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Good call. Thanks. Alright.
I should have had a penalty. Ah, I have got a penalty. There it is. Just takes a while. This is another car with a useless 6th gear.
Damn, you came through that quick.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Pretty good, thanks.
Let's go, Civic. I know that pain. I know that, Joe.
Oh man, I missed the pit, I missed the fucking. No, I didn't. That's right.
Yeah, different chicane.
So after I did that challenge, whatever, for Empire, I loaded up a daily race. Except I still had the driving line off, right? And it's the first time I've ever turned it off.
No way.
And
You were a daily race terrorist, were you?
Dude, I moonshotted somebody. I sent him to a whole nother.
Wow. Hopefully not with an SVR livery on.
It was insane. I was like, why? I was like, why did I burn? Why is everybody?
Right, guys.
Why is everyone hitting the brakes?
I'm gonna have to take off, guys. Sorry, but good times again. Thanks a lot. Thanks, Nicci.
Alright, sounds good, man.
Cheers.
Webbo, take care. Have a good one.
Oh, I've been watching all those streams and shit, the videos.
Awesome.
I didn't go to bed until last night because of that.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, when are you doing the runs from last S2 and the AN, or have you done them?
I haven't done them yet. I will do them as soon as I can. Hopefully tomorrow. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
Yeah. Thanks, guys. Take care.
Cool, brother. Alright.
Thanks so much for watching, everyone. Appreciate it, and all the comments and likes and all the good stuff. Thanks so much. Really cool. Sorry I couldn't finish the race.